Yeah, no problem. I mean, it's gonna take a while to set up too. We got to figure out what our characters are, and um, it'll be fun. Um, yeah, no, I appreciate the sentiments for rating, but it's probably best you didn't. I have some new artwork for the channel, as you can see, and I totally messed it up, so I'm just getting the kinks out of it. I also have to change the color of the chat screen. It can't be magenta, purple magenta, whatever that is. All right. Back to Roswell, New Mexico and the aliens. So we have this alarm system that's going to turn off some of these lasers so we can get past them. I did not know what the code was last time to initiate this.
This is probably the control system for the laser field.
That code is on one of these pieces of paper. Laser field diagram. Yeah, it's on this one. If you examine it, it actually says alpha here. That's what it is. It's ridiculous that you're supposed to know that. And then use the laser field deactivator. Use the 9 sectors shaded in red in 4 movements that are either horizontal or diagonal. You cannot re-enter a sector that has been previously crossed. To accomplish this, place the deactivator controller in the section. Yeah, it doesn't even give you the full set of instructions. Let's do this. This is alpha. Okay, code accepted. So now what we need to do is plot our points. And I'm just going to go this way, I think. Maybe we did this wrong. Did it backwards. It's weird that they only give you 4 moves, but can't go diagonally there. That's incorrect. So we basically got to make this line come through in a Z. Okay, that was incorrect. So we're doing this wrong, aren't we? The puzzle is very vague. It's annoying because of that. See, you can't start back here, so let's cancel for a second. Do this again. You got to use these 9 blocks. To do what? You gotta get the line through every sector, as far as I know, but that's incorrect. And that's incorrect. So won't let me go there. It's all incorrect. It's not a Z. I think the idea is to have 1 in each sector, 1 dot in each sector, but with 4 moves, you're always going to leave 1 behind. I'm not sure. I had a bit of a problem with it last time too, so I might just That's incorrect. Okay. I might just look up the solution here. This is... The puzzles here are getting a little bit worse and worse, unfortunately. Especially since the game just keeps going on and on. Can you make L shape with one move? No. Don't think I can. It would take me another move to make an L shape. Because then I would say it would go that way, but that's the best we could do. Look at the piece of paper one more time. Like a knight's move? Yes. So it would be...
This is probably the control system for the laser field.
Hold on. Let's look at this again before we do it. So I can only use 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 for this puzzle. Everything on the outside does not count. So I see what you're saying. You're saying come here, here. That would be 2 moves. This would be 3. And that would already be 4, so we'd be stuck. Cross the 9 sectors shaded in red in 4 movements that are either horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. This is what I don't understand. Because if we go diagonal, we're going to have to cross over that sector again. Try this. Hey, Powerwise, how are you? Welcome. Looking forward to Diablo 2 Resurrected. Right now I'm trying to figure out this insane Tex Murphy puzzle. I think it is. Maybe we do use the outer ones. I'm not sure. Put in the code. Yes, and Happy New Year. I don't believe I wished you a Happy New Year on Mitral's channel. Do they have to be 45 degrees? That's a good question. I think they do, because they have to go through this little dot here. Try this again. You didn't see it. Use the 9 sectors shaded in the 4 movements that are either horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. And I don't know why this one's red and this one's red. So I wonder if that's telling me I need to go from 9 to 3 at some point. Can I do 3 to 10? No. That I can't do. Let's try it, though. I don't believe I can.
This is probably the control system for the laser field.
So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. No, this would be 9, 10, 11? Hold on. Let me take a screenshot of this. So I could have it open at least. Look at it. There we go. That's what you were asking me, Charles. Yes, sorry I didn't understand. Let's try this. So I don't believe we can do that. But let's see. So from 3 to 10. No, we can't do that. And this would be 10. Tried this. That's too far. That's out of the range. It has to be just these boxes. It's such a weird puzzle. So Z shape doesn't fulfill it.
Friendship.
Thank you for the follow. And I get from 13 to 4. Hey, Jer. How are you? Welcome. I believe you might have followed me, but thank you. You think you may have a solution. I will take a hint to your solution, but let's try one more time. Can we make like an X shape? Would that satisfy everything? Incorrect. Let me know if you want to give up and look up the solution, and we could try my first guess. Let me try your first guess. Because I had trouble with this last stream, and I don't want to spend the full stream just on this. There's so much of this game to be played, I didn't realize how long it is. I'm enjoying it. It's a step up from Under a Killing Moon, in my opinion. You're thinking 113, 4 and 2, and then 10. That would be here to here. 4, 2, 10. Maybe to 9? Six. Okay. Let's try it. So instead of 10, we're going to do 6. So 1, 13, 4, 2, 6. Incorrect. The piece of paper I have says we could only cross the 9 sectors shaded in red in 4 movements. It's okay. That was a good guess. I'm gonna look up a hint. Let's just start with row 2, column 1. That's this. Row 4, column 1? Not possible. That way? It's not letting me go that way. I have one hint. We start here. That's all I know. I can't go diagonal. There have been some puzzles in this game, as we continue, that just did not make any sense solution-wise. Like, we had a map puzzle, and none of the places that were listed that we had to point to on the map, like, even more remotely where they needed to be on the map. Unless the map was upside down, I have no idea. They didn't tell me that. Is there a solution for this? I don't think there is. Got laser fields. Look at the military keypad and enter. No. So, this is what it says it is, but it doesn't make any sense in terms of what we're doing. Because first of all, they said use the first 9. Is all this. But saying we're supposed to go this way. And this is the solution. You know, it says okay. How was that the solution? I don't know. We still left one sector, box 15, completely unattended. Moon logic. Lasers. Alright, so now we could cross the blue ones, I'm assuming. Let's see how far we get before the mouse movement kills us. Oh, whoa, whoa, slow down, slow down. Oops. Would that whip on the other side? The mouse is so sensitive here. And then that puzzle said we were supposed to finish it in 4. We ended up doing it in 5 moves. How's that even possible? I'll never understand. Unless the first move wasn't counted?
Electrical wire. That could come in handy.
So outside there's a severed electrical wire. But an alarm tower. Wonder if this goes with that. What else do we have here? Door. The mouse movement is very erratic in this game. There's supposedly a fix for it, but I didn't install it.
There's no visible way to open this from out here. Must have been operated by security personnel inside. I'll have to think about this.
Okay, so we can't open that door. He said it was operated by personnel inside. I guess he means inside the first building we were in. Try going back there. Without dying, hopefully. Oh, wait. Oh no, I thought that was an item. Not, it's one of the blocks holding up the laser field. Easy does it. Yeah. So, I'm wondering if I could take the wire that we found at least and use it, create the connection at this tower here, because it's missing part of its wire. Hey, FESec2, welcome. Ready for some Diablo? Charles and Parrot Wise are here, and we're gonna start probably around 4:30 my time, so looking forward to it. Just a little Tex Murphy as a warm-up. Down. Yes. I haven't really played it. Not even in single player. This will be my actual first time playing it. The only time I ever played Diablo 2 was when my ex-college roommate brought me a copy from Russia. So the whole game was in Russian. Played it for a while, and then I just got annoyed because I couldn't translate anything. Tex Murphy is the well-known prequel to Diablo after all. Yes, it is, Eshrafel. Welcome. This is how we let Diablo into the realm. Tex Murphy does it. So, power cable. Can I strip the wire? Yes, we can. What does that give us? Strip power cable. And this is a fuse. I can see how it could be a hard playing in Russian and not knowing what they're saying. Yeah, I figured maybe I could like download the English language files and install them, but there was no way to do that back then. So I was like, okay, I'm stuck. I just played it. For fun. I never got like past Act 2, so. Okay, that goes there. What does the fuse do? Fuse does not go there.
Well, that doesn't seem to do anything.
So that's now connected. Have a look at it. Back up.
The connection should be in working order now.
The connection's in working order. There's an on-off switch on the side of the building to our right. Probably what we need. The emergency procedures book. This might have something to do with it. My holidays was pretty good. Happy New Year, everybody, by the way. How was your New Year's? I haven't streamed since Tuesday of last week, so that's right. I haven't, outside of Discord, I didn't really wish anybody a Happy New Year. We just watched Stranger Things and you know, the countdown shows on TV. My wife and I, and we just hung out at home this year. Which is what we usually do. We don't really go out unless there's a party and somebody insists we go. But the bunkers shall remain closed at all times unless there is a true emergency. In case of dangerous conditions at the base, the klaxon tower will sound the emergency warning and the bunker door will open. So we need to sound the emergency warning so the door will open. The bunker door is inside this building, I'm assuming. It's the one with the wheel on it. When the door is shut, the room will be sealed from all environmental and biological containments. Okay, so first things first. We'll save before we do this. Was nice. Went out for a fancy dinner with my girlfriend on New Year's Eve and watched the ball drop at home. Cool. That's always fun. Watching the ball drop at home. It was too cold to be outdoors, I think, that night. I've never gone to see the ball drop. Like, I went once with the intention of doing it, but then we never made it. We got there too late and they weren't letting people in anymore.
It's a power switch. Must be important being this close to the door.
Yeah, we watched that on TV. Just flip through all the channels that are showing it. Hold on. I want to save, not load. Alarm. Just in case this kills us. Okay, so assuming that the alarm is on now. And for some reason, there we go. We're on our tippy toes. This door should now be open because of it. Problem is if we go inside, does that close the door? Okay, that closed. We'll be allowed out? Okay, it still opens. That's fine. Never went to Times Square for it. I think you got to be there from the morning time or something. And there are barely any bathrooms or standing room. Yeah, it's not worth it in my opinion either. The only reason I stay up late on New Year's is because the fireworks frightened the cat. Poor cat. Yeah, fireworks used to frighten our dog when we had a family dog. Is the cowboy guy still in Times Square? I heard the guy got 3,000 in tips daily. So I remember, so the naked cowboy guy was always in Times Square. I don't know if he's still there. Might have retired. And then at one point there was also a cowgirl, a naked cowgirl. She was just in a bikini. So I didn't really understand that. What was going on there? I don't know if they were competing or if they were friends or what. But one was at one end of the street and the other one was at the other end of the street. It was just a guy in his underwear playing guitar. That's who the naked cowboy was. Still lurks around. I haven't been to Times Square in a long time, especially since I work downtown and now I live in New Jersey. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, I don't know what the naked cowgirl was all about. I think one of my friends got a picture with her, though. Yeah, some people wear diapers so that they don't have to run to the bathroom. It's disgusting. They were actually talking about that on TV. Alright, so we're in here. Danger, radioactive material. Okay. Radioactive material. What do I need from here?
These boxes are empty. Wonder what they're doing here.
The dedication could be me? Yeah. I remembered at some point there was an Indian competitor. I Don't know how long that lasted. I didn't know about him. But I'll have to look that up. I think the Naked Cowboy has like a web page.
These boxes are empty. Wonder what they're doing here.
They're all empty? What am I doing here then? If they're all empty. One of these has got to open, right? Pixel hunting?
Well, where else would you store your empty storage boxes than in a storage room?
This is more like a bomb chamber. Why would you call it a storage room?
These boxes are empty.
Hey, honey, what's up? People were wearing diapers for the bar exam. Yeah, I'm sure they were. They don't really let you out of the bar exam, right? Like, you can't go to the restroom? I was heavily debating it. I wish I did. Oh, Lord. The bar exam, for those of you who are not in America, is the exam you take to become a lawyer in America, which Honey took and passed. She's a lawyer. I almost peed myself during the first round of multiple choice. I was knee tapping and everything. Oh, Lord. I hear they do that. My wife told me that. She works with lawyers, so.
These barrels are filled with the kind of stuff that makes you glow in the dark. Well, where else would you store your empty storage boxes than in a storage room? Well, where else would you store your empty storage boxes than in a storage room?
Why are we in this room? Why was it imperative for us to come into this room? I'm not seeing anything, unless there's something on the floor. That's the ceiling. Take a quick look on the floor. Wait. There was something there. That. What is this?
Huh. Special hiding place built right into the floor.
That's why you gotta look down in this game. No, she's not. She's heard it all, pretty much. Box of dynamite. I don't... Something dynamite. Bang dynamite?
Dynamite. I wonder if it's any good.
Do we need this to blast open the door that we couldn't open? I don't think there's anything else in here. I'm hoping when I get to the third game, the controls are a little better. And they're not using the same ones. Overseer is also a remake of the first game, so... Supposedly, loosely. What I've heard. The alarm's not going off anymore. But it's on. Guess we could leave it on. So what do we do? Ah, you know what? We have the fuse. Combine it with the dynamite. Right? Maybe we're supposed to open the box. Let's examine. There we go. We got dynamite. This reminds me of Doom. It does in terms of movement. The problem is that they never fixed the movement in DOSBox. It's just actually running so fast at 4 times the speed of the original game in DOSBox, and you can't, even with the CPU cycles, fix it by lowering them. So you have this like precise movement where if you don't move your mouse exactly, it's gonna start spinning. I often compare the movement in this game to a mannequin, like a puppet with strings, whose strings got all like tied and twisted. That's how I feel like I'm moving in this game. Any game where you move around reminds me of Doom. Big fan of Doom. Okay, combine this. Alright, and we have matches, so we could light this. But because I gotta go so slow, I'm gonna probably save this before blowing anything up. I'm assuming we have to escape. This is still on. Okay. Or off, rather. The path. Let's save it once we get... Actually, let's save it here. Because you see how I'm drifting? I drift right into the red volume. I don't want to do that. First person was a choice for sure in this game. Gotta switch to just to play DOS games. Sigil 2 on your Switch too. I mean, first person isn't too bad, the idea of it. But if when they re-released the games on DOSBox, they should have just fixed the mouse movement. The pulling for the mouse is just ridiculous. Why I'm walking like this. Be very careful not to walk into the red lasers. I've never played Sigil 1, I should play it. I used to watch John Romero's stream and actually do maps for that game. Right before he released it. Sigil 2, that is. He's a great guy to watch stream, he's very friendly. Every now and then he comes on and he'll play like an FPS, not even his own.
There's no visible way to open this from out here. Must have been operated by security personnel inside. I'll have to think about this.
Alright. I'm gonna save it, and we're gonna blow this place up. Actually, increment. Sigil 1 is really cool, and Sigil 2 is really challenging. What do you hear? I hear they're both challenging. For me, at least, I think they would be.
Well, that won't work.
How do we do this?
That doesn't seem to do.
Guess I have to combine it with the matches and then throw it. Dynamite's lit.
I'd better get as far away from here as possible.
Oh, we gotta exit. Can we make it in time without getting ourselves killed? Nope. We're dead. Took a wrong turn there. No. Come on. We did it. We didn't. So I don't know if we were blown up or if the laser, we caught the laser by accident. I think we caught the laser. It was almost at the door. You could see it in front.
PI rule number 82 is fairly recent, but it's an important entry in the PI manual. Don't get too close to a laser net security system. Stepping into the red beam.
We went into the laser. It wasn't the destruction of the dynamite.
Which is death.
Yes, it reminds me of that too. That was painful. That's such a good game, and then it just had that puzzle in it. Alright, let's resume. So we light this on fire, and then we get out of here as fast as possible. We would have made it had we not walked into the wire by accident.
I'd better get as far away from...
Yeah. I'm not waiting for you to finish talking. Let's go. Nope. Nope. Almost. I'm turned around. Straight ahead. No, we got turned around. We went the wrong way.
PI rule number...
I got turned around and I went the wrong way. He gives a shuttle shrug when he dies.
I'd better get his...
Like he doesn't really care he's dead. It's like, that's life. Alright, let's not get turned around this time. Not panic. Shoot. Stop. Go to the door. Open it. Get out. Get out. We did it. I hope. Tex Murphy teaches typing. Pretty much. I wish this was more controlled by using, like, the keyboard, WASD to move, but... So we blew this up. We should probably go see what's behind that door now. Save it again. Teaches gentle mouse movements. There you go. Like trying to defuse a bomb and you're trying not to touch the wires. It's that kind of precision and stress when using this mouse for this game. Door opened. Boom. Okay. At least we don't have to keep redoing the alarm. It's already set. There better be something good behind this door. Okay. What character to make? I'm hoping. I'm thinking Amazon, but I'm fine with using any other character. I was also looking at the druid, maybe. Or it could be the Beastmaster and summon animals, too. I call him the Beastmaster. Good movie. Well, the door's open, but we can't go through. What's this? Oh, we gotta open it. Like there's anything left to open. Yeah, kind of like a virtual tour. Did he just die? And if so, why?
Is this some kind of practical joke? I mean, did Larry put you up to this?
I'm afraid not, Archie. My name is Jackson Cross. I work for the government.
Yes, ladder.
Relax, relax. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do something for you. I just want you to answer a few questions.
What kind of questions?
This is happening while we're in Roswell.
And you were visited once or twice by a man by the name of Murphy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So this guy runs like a UFO magazine,
You've got me all wrong.
and the guy in the suit is part of the
I
government.
just want to make sure you gave Murphy all the information he needs. I'm on his side.
Okay, we did talk a little.
What about?
We talked about Dr. Malloy and Roswell and the Pandora device. I don't think that I helped him much though, because I only told him everything that I knew.
He does.
Exactly what I wanted to hear, Archibald. You know, in my business, there are always these little untidy loose ends. Keep messing everything up. Do you ever have that problem?
I'm not gonna cause you any problems.
You know, you look tired, Archie. You look like you can stand a little vacation.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look fine. You don't look fine at all. As a matter of fact, you look very bad.
I thought you said that you weren't gonna hurt me.
Did I? I have such a bad memory.
Well, we can't save him. He's
To be Archie.
we're in New Mexico. He's in
Bad memory.
Seattle, I think. Oh, I don't think we were supposed to save him. That sucks. Day 7. Okay, we finally progressed. Shadows in the dark. So I believe there are 9 days in this game.
Whoa.
So we're getting
What
closer
hit
to the
me?
ending finally.
Must have been a pocket of gas by the door.
Day 7 it is. I don't know if we were supposed to save him, like I said, but he was the one that helped us get down here, or told us we should come down here. Gave us a lot of info about aliens and UFOs. He's an ally that we lost, the valuable one. Oh, there's a whole... What the... It's turning into, Deus Ex, kinda. Dorms, access restricted.
What's this? It appears these doors have been welded shut. Why would they do that? Looks like the weld is starting to crack a bit, though.
Can we open it?
Door won't budge.
Use the shovel? Well, that worked. What the heck?
The body is distorted and the facial features are twisted. What the hell created this kind of terror?
So one thing you find out is that Roswell, New Mexico, the aliens did crash there. And there was an alien autopsy, but one of the aliens was alive. And they found some device that would create, like, energy. Like an unlimited power source. But I think the spaceship that crashed... Wait, what is going on? What was that?
Uh-oh. The hair on the back of my neck's standing up. Something's headed my way.
Oh god. Get the disc. Let's get out of here. What else is there? This isn't really a place to look around, is it? Is there more to this? Go this way.
Damn, the door's jammed. Something's blocking it.
Door is jammed.
Chairs are scattered everywhere. Looks like everyone was in a panic. Shelves are all busted up. By the looks of things around here, there was quite a firefight.
So he told me something's coming.
The lockers have
Lockers are no use to us. It would tell me I could open them. We were able to.
Oh, that emerald-colored slime must be the source of the nauseating smell in here.
These are beds on the walls. So I have this CD. I'm just worried there's something else in here that I need to take that I'm missing, and I haven't seen it yet. Oh, here.
These boxes were probably used as barricades.
Well, this is the door we tried opening just now on the other side, I'm assuming. None of this moves. Alright, we have the CD. Let's get out of here and hope that's it. Hopefully we can come back. We do need something else. No, we're not exiting the game. Exiting the panel. Well, there are other rooms we can go into, I guess. Diesel fuel, radioactive materials. This one can get.
I think that's part of a welding torch. Bet these cases have been empty since 1998. Bet these cases have been empty. This barrel still has some diesel fuel inside. These barrels are filled with the kind of stuff that makes you glow in the dark.
Anything we need?
Cables are probably part of the electrical system.
I got the blowtorch, the torch to weld. What is that thing? Cafeteria. Save. think I remember seeing adverts for this game back in the day, but for whatever reason, I never played it. I never played these games. I remember Mean Streets being heavily advertised. I think that was second game, first one? First one, possibly. It was a big deal, and oh, everybody should play this, but
Lots of pretty colors are still left in the punch machine.
I was a lot younger back then, and I didn't really care for point-and-click adventure games. Just wanted to play RPGs.
Lots of pretty colors are still left in the punch machine.
I don't know how pretty exactly they are. In the refrigerator, can we open that? Freezer? Something's in there.
Ooh, an ice pick. Looks pretty vicious. Commercial-sized refrigerator.
I didn't save. Let's make another save just in case. We got the ice pick now.
This stove looks functional.
So can we use the stove?
This stove looks functional.
Turn it on.
Nothing happened.
This one on? This one's red.
Well, this burner still works. It was nice of the military to leave without disconnecting the utilities.
Second refrigerator. Second freezer. Nothing inside this one.
Well, that won't work.
The torch handle.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
A flashlight. I think we need, like, canister of gas. Wonder if we had to combine the torch with the diesel fuel?
Nothing in the trash cans.
Keep looking. What do we got here? Elevator. This place is huge, ain't it? Storage room. Surely there's something we need in here.
Box of industrial strength spark plugs.
No problem. I'm gonna try to get out of Roswell before we go.
Whatever's after me is getting very, very close.
Spark plugs. Ice pick.
Case appears to be made of plastic. That's just an old toolbox.
I think that's everything in here. I'm not gonna spend too much time here, otherwise we're gonna get ourselves killed. Keep saving after every room we go into. I don't know if this is really on a timer or if it's because he's taking too long looking around. Wait, something on the floor there? No. Marking. fan here? Nothing else?
Screen's been pulled back from the fan. Either something went in or something came out.
Right, let's see if we can combine anything. The spark plugs, plastic case? No. Should open the plastic case. Torch cutting tip? A torch handle. There you go. I don't think we have everything we need yet. Generator room. Yes, canister.
Great, an oxygen tank. I'll know where to go if I start to hyperventilate.
This is gonna power our torch, isn't it? No? I don't have combine on. Do I? I do. Okay. What is this? Open that. That. Move that.
Something's missing from the cylinder head.
Spark plugs?
Must be the generator power switch. Nothing happened. Must be the fuel tank spout.
Fuel tank spout. So we know for sure the spark plugs go here. What about this? What is this? We can move this.
Nothing happened. It's a fuel primer handle.
Fuel primer handle. So we need fuel. Is this anything?
This beast must be a backup
Hello,
power
darling.
generator.
Hey, what's up? I can't creature, not until the end of the month. I need to see what's going on with work first and how busy that's going to be. I'm only going back to work tomorrow, so. But we'll get there. I promise. Yes. What am I getting? Oh, we're dead. Right? Or maybe not. And wire cutters again. So we need to cut another wire. I don't even know where we are in relation to where we entered this area in. I have there are any rooms we've actually been to already. We've been to this one. No, I missed it. I completely missed it. And I'm mad that I missed it because I really wanted to play 3 and 4. But I got to it after 11 o'clock and they already put up a new game. They'll offer it again, I'm sure. A lot of freebies or repeats on there.
Elevator.
Wait, what do you say about the elevator?
That's the control panel for the elevator.
Happy New Year, DRS. Happy New Year, creature. Everybody else, too. My first stream of the new year. Level 2. I have no idea in this game anymore. Where we are, where we've been. There's 2 levels here. There's plenty of rooms to search. War room?
Doors won't open. It's probably tied to a security system.
Yeah, closes this. Turn off the security system.
I gotta find a way into these hot zones without getting killed.
We're missing something.
A security card scanner.
We need a card that we don't have.
Yeah, this door's sealed shut because of contamination. Yeah, this door's sealed shut because of contamination. It's another security card reader. It's probably for the elevator.
Okay, so we need a security card reader. Or we can't get into anywhere here.
I gotta find a way into these hot zones without getting killed.
So somewhere upstairs, there's probably a security card reader. And this will give us the last missing pieces we need for whatever we're building or whatever that generator
Doors
was
won't
upstairs.
open. It's probably tied to a security system.
I mean the elevator won't open. Isn't that the elevator we came down on? Is there another elevator? There's more than one. Yep.
The elevator.
I don't know what this is or how we can get killed by it, but it's making me very nervous.
Button for level 1.
Now the music's completely changed too, so... This burner is on. Now it's off. Now it's on. Okay. What am I supposed to do with the burner? The oxygen tank?
Well, that won't work.
The ice pick? The acetane torch.
Well, this burner still
Hey,
works.
Draconic.
It was nice of the military to leave without disconnecting the utilities.
Ash, I'm not sure, but it's making me really nervous right now. It's making me feel like I'm doing something wrong or I'm about to get killed. I must have missed a room or an item somewhere. I need a napkin holder.
These napkin dispensers are about the only things left in the mess hall.
Alright, the music stopped. So we're okay, right? I hope. I look to see what's in the garbage cans. Will tell me if they're empty.
Nothing in the trash cans.
Got it. Plays the Dalek relaxation tape to calm everybody down. Oh boy. The elevator, we just came out of there. This is what? Mess hall we've been to. Storage room we've been to. The dorms we've been to. I think I missed anything in the dorms. Realizes the Dalek relaxation tape has the opposite effect. Oh lord. Daleks can't relax, can they? Oops. Off the panel. That's the way out. That goes back to the lasers. Rec hall. That's where we didn't go. Has to be a lot of stuff in here. Computers.
Looks like a kid's toy. Bet some general cried for a week when he lost this.
Felt like 95, 96 had so many good games, but it was probably that I was old enough at the time to play real computer games. I played a good amount of point-and-click adventure games, but I was always stuck in them. And this, like, I didn't really have internet until like 94, so playing Myst and trying to get clues online was not a thing. Oh, it's back. It's chasing me. We've avoided it all this time. Okay, he's not dead yet, but let's save. Let's see if we can get out of this before we move to Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Touch control screen. It's just a workstation.
The workstation. We got the toy now. Globe.
A globe. I guess they kept this around to remind them where most of the inhabitants of this complex came from.
Discworld. I finished a lot of point-and-click adventure games, no problem. The problem I had was with Myst, though. We dead?
I guess I need to make an addition to the Tex Murphy rules. Don't screw around with an alien entity. As the green mist surrounds me, I'm paralyzed, and moments later, I lose my breath and black out. The entity seems to feed on energy and heat.
The energy... Shrug. There you go. Feeds on energy and heat. So this is all timed. This is ridiculous if it's timed. We're gonna have to start this whole section over again and hope for the best. Don't touch the globe. Poker Pete. Stationary bike, free weights. Do we need any of this? Really not giving me a good amount of time to explore. Got casino games here, roulette wheel. Yeah, this is timed.
I guess I need to make an addition to the Tex Murphy rules. Don't screw around with an alien entity.
Might have to leave this for the next stream, but hold on. So 14 minutes between here and there. Let's just see. This is nothing, right? What do we have? With the spark plugs, the ice pick. This case. This is before we got the oxygen tank. Spark plugs go into that machine. Generator room. This is where we get the oxygen tank. Just get that.
Wonder how much horsepower is under this hood. There's no readable description on the button.
Spark plug goes in there.
Nothing happened.
Move that. I move this and nothing happens.
Nothing happened.
Not that I know of. It was inspired, I think, by Blade Runner because it takes place 2043 and his car in this game is pretty much the Blade Runner car. But I don't think there was anything specific.
This beast must be a backup power generator.
Backup power generator. So we need to get this working. Yeah, I don't remember it being books or anybody talking about there being books for it. The fan. Okay. The fan room. This we've been in. I'm not going to take the elevator downstairs because we can't open anything. Mess hall. There's just that burner. Go this way. Slow down, slow down. Not like there's an alien chasing you. Rec hall. Safe here. It sure seems like there might have been books on it. It's got that very noir kind of feel to it. Like an old mystery novel. Boy is the abductor.
Oh, the Alien Abductor by Robco. Looks like it's missing a battery pack. Too
Missing
bad.
a battery
Looks like
pack.
fun.
We need batteries.
Screens are pretty dusty.
Flashlight have batteries? Combine the flashlight with the toy. Vice versa. Nope. Oh, we have an NSA ID badge that I don't... Did we use that? I wonder if that will let us in downstairs. Hold on, what is this? This is a pool cue.
Pool cue. Still straight after all these years leaning against the wall.
Let's get that. Here he comes. We're probably soft locked if I can't figure this out. So I'm probably going to leave it for the next stream and we'll move on to Diablo once everybody's here. I don't see anything else we could take. This. Free weight bar. Okay, let's get out of here. The beginning of this game was so good, and now it's like very intense, and there's a lot of items you got to pick up. Your inventory is unlimited, and they just give you so much. Storage room again. Mess hall. The elevator. Use the elevator. No, it was a computer game series. Books were written, but after the series. Oh, okay. A new Tex Murphy novel released last year. I'd be interested to check those out.
That's a button for level 2.
Alright, if I don't figure this out, call it for now. The war room.
I'm sure there's no contamination in the general's playroom.
Hold on. Can the NSA item, can this get us in?
That doesn't seem to do anything.
No. Hey, Mr. Crappy. Good one, Mr. Crappy. Nope, it's just me. How are you? Happy New Year. I'm actually in the middle of reading Tex Murphy novel. It's funny because it's written in the first person, the way Tex Murphy speaks, so I read it. I can't help but imagining Tex Murphy's voice in those lines. Yeah, you think about it as you read, like you're doing his voice in your head.
Shut because of contamination.
Okay, we have 2 items that could probably open this for us, right? The free weight bar or the pool cue.
Well, that won't work.
And it's shut because of contamination anyway. We probably don't want to go in there. Access restricted. All right. I'm not sure. The reactor room.
Yeah, this door's sealed shut because of contamination.
We got some items, but I'm not seeing what we need to do. Or how they go together. Especially the toy.
Doors won't open. It's probably
A different elevator. Access limited. We need a key for down here. Key that I do not have. Still after us. I'm not going to save the game anymore. Saved it, I think, downstairs. Storage room. The fan. Hold on. Oh, the travel
weight
button's
bar
down.
stopped the fan dead in its tracks.
Got it. So, oh, okay, that stopped the fan. Hold on. And now what about the fan?
The weight bar stopped the fan dead in its tracks.
All right, so we stopped the fan. Big deal. You're right. So if you can, if the travel button is down, like Nico said, that means you have a chance of getting killed here. Can't really just
the
escape.
generator room.
You can't leave the area. You have to stay here until you solve the puzzle. Oxygen tank. Use it here.
That doesn't seem to do anything. This beast must be a backup power generator.
All right, I think that's all we can do there. Keep doing incremental saves. I mean, get out of this room. Stuck in this room? Uh-oh. Oh, that was the hallway. That looked bizarre. There was like a load screen there. Get from that room to the hallway. Guess they didn't have enough RAM to keep it in memory. Storage room. Pretty sure we have everything there. One last look around, and then we're going to call it the mess hall. We just have that burner. What do we put on the burner? Hey, what's up, Alex? Happy New Year. That's not going to work. Oxygen tank.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
The ice pick.
Well, that won't work.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Mr. Wise, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Let me shout him out. Braxton, how are you? How did your stream go? Are you still working on the Back to the Future poster scene? So, by not doing anything here, we can absolutely tell this is timed. And it's not based on where we're going. API error. Oh, Lord. Twitch is messed up again. Let's do it this way. Braxton does art. If you guys like art, frog art, definitely give Braxton Wise a follow. There you go. He's a really good artist. Yeah, this is all timed, so we got to be precise in what we're doing and where we're doing it. Let's leave this for Tuesday night's stream, and we're going to get Diablo going. It's because I typed it with my face. I thought about it with my mind and tried to type it and mistyped. Wow. Braxut Wise? Okay. That's what I get for typing it in with my my phone. Sorry. Don't worry about it.
I guess I need to make an addition to the Tex Murphy rules.
Finished
Don't
it.
screw around with an alien entity.
Started a rendering of the
Green
Jaws
mist
movie
surrounds
poster.
me.
Yes.
Paralyzed,
You
and
mentioned
moments later, I lose my breath and black out.
you mentioned that on the last
Seems to
stream.
feed on energy and heat.
Alright. I'll get back to Tex Murphy soon enough. Yes, I'm sure. Start up some Diablo. Resurrected 2.